Hello, Danny.
Hello, Bryson.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
It's a very windy day.
It was very windy, so we had to
relocate.
change locations because the wind would mess with things. So,
What's today's date?
today is the 7th, I believe, right?
Of March.
March 7th, 2023.
This is the first one in March, right? Yeah.
Wow.
We started this a month ago.
Yeah, we did.
Crazy.
All right. So, what will we be talking about today, Danny?
Today, it's all about conspiracy theories. What do you know about conspiracy theories, person?
I'm not 100% sure, but I kind of think it's like what people believe to be true. And basically, right? What they believe's predictions of what's going to happen, stuff like that. Is that right or wrong?
Well, yeah, you're not wrong. But you look it up on Google, you will find that it is an explanation for an event or situation that asserts the existence of a conspiracy by powerful and sinister groups, often political in motivation, when other explanations are probably more accurate.
Interesting.
So, do you know any conspiracy theories? I'm sure you did. I'm sure you heard of some of them.
I've kind of heard
over these few years.
Huh?
Especially over these couple years.
Yeah, I've heard a few.
What do you know? What conspiracy theories are you aware of?
Well, we could go with the coronavirus. I heard some conspiracy theories about how the Chinese did it on purpose.
Yeah, we will talk about that one today.
To distract us from other things going on.
Mm-hmm.
And same with the balloon. They probably sent that to distract us from something else they were doing. Okay. You think it's a distraction? I think it might be.
We will get on to that.
And then, I also heard a conspiracy theorist about Donald Trump and stuff like that. Ooh. Say Donald Trump and police turns on. Anyways.
Yeah, but what about Donald Trump?
Huh?
What about Trump?
Oh, there was like this one conspiracy theorist I heard that, like, there was just one day when there's supposed to be a power outage. Mm-hmm. Did you hear about that or no? Probably not. But basically the power was supposed to go out and Trump was going to take care of all the people that needed to be taken care of and all that, but it never ended up happening. But I heard about that one. And then
that's interesting.
Yeah, and then there was another.
I didn't hear that one.
You didn't hear that one? No. And then there's another one about how he remember the riot that happened at the White House or whatever it was?
Yeah.
Like the invasion.
January 6th thing?
Yeah. He
January 6th?
Apparently he was in charge of that. And all that. That's basically all I know so far.
So far.
Something else is gonna pop up probably in the next little bit.
Yeah, those are relatively recent. Okay, so we got some ones that have been around for a very long time.
And there's some that are really scary.
Like?
I don't even know if I should say that on camera, because...
What is this all about?
No, that's crazy. I don't know how true it is, but it's crazy. I've heard of it.
Crazy as in
they do some messed up stuff behind the scenes.
I'm talking about QAnon?
Let's fix that.
Well, what are you thinking of?
Shall I whisper it to you?
Alright.
Did you hear about how they would take babies' blood?
QAnon. Yeah. QAnon.
That stuff is messed up.
It is QAnon, Bryson.
QAnon. That's messed up.
QAnon.
And there's always...
QAnon.
I always hear stuff about how, like, most presidents don't do what they want to do. They get, like, bribed with money to do things. So they're never truly doing what they want to do because they're just trying to get money. And I feel like that's why no one liked Trump. All those people hated Trump because he didn't care about the money. He didn't need no more money, so he wasn't going to do what they wanted. So I felt like that's why they hated him so much.
Okay.
Anyways.
Well, a lot of the things you said, we're going to talk about it, okay?
Okay.
Talk about it.
All right.
What we're going to do, okay, is we're going to examine each of these conspiracy theories. And first, we're going to look at the facts. We're going to look at what's true. Right?
I don't know much facts about them. I just know about them.
Right?
So.
Because you'd be surprised, right? To a certain degree, to a certain extent, they're based on facts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the reason they're called conspiracy theories is because
Opinionated.
they involve making conclusions rapidly, right? Without having foolproof. That's why they're called.
Investigating.
That's why they're called theories,
Yeah.
right? But the reason why they resonate with people, right? It's because they make sense, right? To a certain level, right? And we're gonna look at some factors, okay? And we're also gonna take a look at conspiracy theories in the past that turned out to be true. Okay?
Okay.
So we're gonna start with the first conspiracy theory. Right? You heard about the one that says the moon landing was faked.
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 Yeah.
Did you hear about that one?
Heard that.
Have you heard that one before?
Yeah.
What do you know about that one?
Well, basically, I heard that it was fake and that we didn't actually go to the moon, and that it was just like the green screen of him
Filmed. It was like staged. Yeah, at the time, was there green screens? Were there green screens? I don't
even know.
I don't think so. That's more digital.
I don't know.
I think. No, there weren't.
But how would it be staged like that?
Well, the moon landing was fake.
Was it actually?
No.
Oh. Well, you made it seem like it. You were like,
No,
it was
that's
fake.
the name of this conspiracy theory.
Okay.
The moon landing was fake.
Okay.
According to people that believe this, let's establish the facts, right? Why did we go to the moon?
Because we wanted to get control, didn't we? We felt like if we got to the moon first, we would
First, that's the key word.
We wanted to be there first.
Mm-hmm.
And we felt like, wasn't it like, if we felt like we were there first, we felt like we were in control of space, basically?
Not necessarily. Space is a hard thing to control.
Facts.
No one has real control of space. This was during the Cold War. You remember the Cold War?
Yeah.
What was the Cold War?
Wasn't that whenever they were fighting in, was it Vietnam? Or no? That's a Vietnam War. Or was that...
The Cold War in general.
The Cold War in general.
Mm-hmm.
Is that like Hitler and them? I don't even know.
We gotta cut that out. I can't have you say that.
I'm not even sure.
Didn't we have this last year?
The Cold War.
Or was that the year before?
I don't even know what the Cold War is.
You don't know what the Cold War
I'm
is.
so serious.
Okay. We'll start there then, alright? The Cold War. Following World War II, right? The Cold War why is it called cold, right? Isn't that a weird name?
Yeah.
The Cold War. because there wasn't actually any fighting between the two main countries that were against each other, right? In this time period, two main world superpowers were left after World War II. Okay? The United States
The Soviet Union.
and the Soviet Union.
Yeah.
Coming back?
Yeah.
Right? So, there weren't actually any conflicts between each other, right? Now, they did do proxy wars, which one of them was the Vietnam War, right? You know what proxy means?
Like a, I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay, well, say I'm the main person, okay? And I sent you to like chop that tree down on my behalf as an extension of me, right? But not directly. You be my proxy, right? I did something through you without it being linked back to me, okay? I don't know the exact definition, but that's how I can explain it. Right? Proxy. So now this was a very long conflict. It involved nuclear weapons, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which were used as deterrents. You know what deterrent is, right?
Yeah.
Like
To stop.
like scaring, scare each other, right? So it was all like how can I describe this? It was mostly high tensions, right? People were thinking, oh, war's about to break out any second now. Right? That's why it was called Cold, because it was so tense, and it was like a period of uncertainty, right? War could start any minute. So, anyhow, the Cold War saw the United States and the Soviet Union compete with each other. Right? Do you know the name of the first satellite into space?
I don't know the exact name now.
No, but who launched it?
Is it China?
No, it was the Soviet Union.
It was the Soviet.
It was the Soviet Union.
Oh my god.
Sputnik, right?
Oh,
Sputnik.
yeah.
The first satellite in space. Right? And America was panicking, right? They already beat us to space. They already launched the first satellite. We gotta do something big first, right? And the major goal was to get to the moon.
Yeah.
Right? Doesn't this sound epic, right? Think about it. Thousands of years, humans have been living down here. To go to the moon, put someone on the moon, isn't that a big deal?
Yeah. Weren't
Could
we
you
like
imagine that?
Weren't we like last in the race too? To space? The race to space. Weren't we like last pretty much? Like we were like
The first human to space?
no, we were like behind like everybody else. Like everybody else was already
Behind the Soviet Union.
everybody else was like more advanced than us. And then we ended up like taking over and then actually getting a man on the moon. Isn't it like that?
Yeah. But it was only the Soviet Union that was the main.
Oh, okay.
There were no, like you say China, or like if you say, yeah, China, they didn't become a world superpower till much later on. China was at this point, I think, pretty weak till Mao Zedong. You know Mao Zedong? No? Okay, I'm just gonna. So it was essentially communism versus capitalism, right? There was a war of ideologies, and if you were doing better in something, it probably mean that your system was better in the first place, right? So that's why it was like it was important that the United States presented itself as the best form of government, and economic system, right?
Yeah.
And that's why you have things like the divides in countries in Eastern Europe, right? Like countries in Eastern Europe were worse than Western countries, right? And so it was important to show off certain things. Okay? So the moon, right? We're on the moon. I mean, we're not on the moon yet. Right? The moon landing. So now you understand why the United States needed to get there, right?
Yeah.
Right? That's the whole point of the Cold War. The historical context.
So since people think it's fake, if it was fake, it wouldn't have helped the war at all.
Well, it wasn't about the war. There was no war. It was all tension. It was all...
Same thing. Same thing.
Same thing. There was no war. Right? There was no... Okay. So... it was all about looking better.
Yeah.
Right? So the United States, they didn't actually need to go to the moon. Right? Like, for technological reasons, right? There's nothing special on the moon. It's not like it's full of precious metals or something. I mean, it might be, but that's not the main reason. The main reason why we wanted to go to the moon is to make it seem like
we're more powerful.
Yeah. There is no actual reason, right? It just looks good. Right? So, that's one of the things they point out, is the United States had a reason that wasn't actually that crucial. It was all about looking good. So all they needed to do was pretend like they went to the moon. Right? That's one of their arguments. Okay. What do you think about that?
That they like pretended it?
About that point that they're making.
That's who making the conspiracy theories?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's stupid.
You think that's stupid? Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Because, like, I don't know. I think that's stupid. Because weren't there people at the spot when they launched the rocket? Weren't there people witnessing the rocket launch and watched it go up into the air? Mm-hmm. Way up into space?
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
How would they not...
So, we'll get onto that, okay? Right now what I'm asking you is about the reason that the United States had. Is that a valid reason to suspect that it might have been faked? Which is that...
Yeah.
You can see how they think that, right?
Yeah.
So, now you mention one thing. You need to convince a lot of people to keep their mouths shut. Right? Because a lot of people saw it. A lot of people were working on it.
Yeah.
How could you keep that many people silenced?
Money.
Money
is powerful.
But still, people love to talk.
Mm-hmm.
They love to talk.
Someone would accidentally slip at some point.
Mm-hmm. So it doesn't matter how much money you give them. They're going to go home, chit-chat with their wives in bed, right? And boom, the wife
knows,
and then
she can't keep her mouth shut.
Right? Gone. It's gone.
So.
See, it's impossible, right? Like,
something that big would be impossible to keep secret.
Yeah. And like you said, so many people saw it. So many people were working on it. So many people had to know. So, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Still.
Yeah. It's dumb.
Now, if we take a look at the film capabilities of the time, right? Would it have been possible to do that.
To fake it?
Mm-hmm. Technologically.
It probably would have been hard.
Yeah.
Because they didn't have, like, Photoshop and all that crap.
Mm-hmm.
So, it would have been super hard.
The amount of light that they needed, too, was ridiculous. There's various experiments that have been done to prove that
it's not false. Yeah.
That it wasn't faked. And many of them, time and time again, prove that we actually went to the moon. So, it's an interesting theory, right? Well, I guess. But it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Right? So, do you think the moon landing was faked?
No.
No? No.
No.
Do I think the moon landing was faked? No. It wasn't faked. Come on.
Good.
Let's take another stupid one. Alright, we'll take another look at this one. Most people have heard of this one. The flat earth theory.
Oh, gosh.
What do you know about that one?
That one is very... I don't even know. People are... whatever. Anybody that argues that, I don't know how to... I don't even know how to respond to it. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, doesn't it seem like they're joking?
Yeah, because...
So you can't be serious about them.
There was this spot that I went in, I think it was like Montana or something.
Mm-hmm.
But there was just one spot, and where, like, the place you could go,
Mm-hmm.
you, like, stood there, and you could see, like, how, like, it would go down, and then go down. And you could literally see it. You could
The curvature.
See both, you could see both horizons from where I was at.
See the curvature.
Yeah. And I'm like, bro, you can literally see it, just... Because it's just so flat out there. Like, the land is flat, but then as a certain point goes out, you could tell it, like, curves off.
Mm-hmm. No. It's so big, right? The Earth is so big. That's why you have to go really high to really tell
Yeah.
how not flat it is.
Why do they think it's flat, especially whenever you see a globe? Have you not seen pictures from outer space of the Earth?
Well, they think those are faked,
Oh, gosh.
right? You see how ridiculous it gets?
Oh, gosh.
Doesn't it get ridiculous?
Yes. That is awful.
It doesn't make any sense, like,
No.
physics-wise either. It makes no sense. Have you seen their models?
No,
Their
I
models?
haven't.
It's like a disc
Like,
and like an ice wall around the Earth, and it just falls off like a floating island
well,
almost.
I would love for one of those people to just, like, start sailing the sea and get from, like, start at one point and go all the way around and get back to the other point. What are they going to say? Oh, the flatness just goes forever. It's just infinite repeating.
It's ridiculous.
It's
Right? So I'm establishing the ones that we know for sure wrong. Right?
Yeah.
There's plenty to look at.
Yeah.
Now this one isn't. I don't know if it's okay. Area 51. Have you heard of Area 51?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know exactly what all, like, the conspiracies are about that, but isn't that, like, a place where you're, like, not allowed to go? Like, they have all these, like, reinforcements, like, not letting you go there.
Well, that's a fact. You're not allowed to go. You're not allowed to go.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't know what...
Right?
The
So that's what makes
conspiracies.
people suspicious.
Yeah.
The fact that you're not allowed to go.
Who is allowed to go?
Top
Top dogs.
security,
Top G's.
high clearance individuals.
Like, can the president go
The
there?
president can probably go.
The president could probably go.
Mhm.
Man, you gonna be president one day so you can check it out? And then whisper in my ear? Anyways, okay, let's go. Anyways.
Well, okay, so people say that they keep like aliens in Area 51,
Oh yeah, I've heard about
spaceships, UFOs, secret technology,
But
secret organisms.
all the people that are there and have witnessed it, why don't they just leak it? That's like the same thing as like the faking of the
moon landing.
The moon.
Right?
Isn't that the same thing, basically?
Yeah, that's what all these involve. It's
Why wouldn't
highly unrealistic to get a lot of people to agree not to open their mouths.
Yeah.
Right? Just think about it.
Or is that why they say there's aliens in there? Because someone's leaked that, and that's what they say.
Maybe.
That would be insane. But if there's aliens in there, why isn't there aliens out here?
Well, they say that's where they keep them.
All of them.
Apparently.
How the frick did they get them here?
I don't know, person.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Well, these are conspiracy theories.
If they like captured them from space, don't you think the rest of them would try to come and get their friends back? Or do they not think like that, like we do?
Who knows?
I don't even know.
I mean, it's just I could like try to say why, but it's not based on facts. It's not based on proof,
No.
right? So until we are sure, I guess
That is crazy to
it is
think.
what it is.
Like, there's so many different things that could be in there that they don't want people seeing. That's crazy. Maybe dinosaurs aren't extinct. Maybe they got like a whole freaking dinosaur John in there.
See, that's how they think. Right?
Maybe they got like a whole freaking like another Earth under there.
Another Earth.
Another Earth in that joint with more dinosaurs, like real dinosaurs. But they know if they let the dinosaurs out, they're gonna come and kill all the people. That's why they keep them in. Okay. Right, next.
Well, you can see how they think that, right?
Mm-hmm.
People think this. Right. Next one. Now we're gonna get into
More for real.
more plausible. Well, I don't know if it's plausible.
Political.
Political, I guess. Right?
More political.
9/11 was an inside job.
I've heard of that.
You heard of that?
I have heard of
See,
that.
person?
What's
At the beginning? You said you
But
didn't know nothing?
Who was the what was the guy's name? Wasn't it like, what was his name?
Osama bin Laden?
No, the other guy.
George W. Bush?
That guy. George W. Bush.
George W.
I don't know.
George W. Bush.
Okay, anyways. Okay, let's go. So, sorry.
The second George W.
George W. Okay.
W.
Alright,
So,
alright.
what do you know about this one? What do you know about...
What do I know about 9/11?
Yeah, let's start there. What do you know about 9/11?
Well, it was early in the morning on September 11th, 2001, and this joint comes.
There's joint.
A plane went crashing into one of the Twin Towers, and then shortly after, another plane comes into the next tower, and then from Jones
Collapsed.
collapsed to the ground.
To the
Hundreds
ground.
of
Not to the air.
hundreds of millions. Was it millions? There was a lot of people that died. Thousands.
Alright, not millions, right?
Millions
Millions died.
I meant to say thousands.
Thousands.
Thousands died.
Thousands died.
Thousands died in that joint. People are jumping out. That was like the scariest thing I've seen. Out of all of it, like seeing people jumping was like the worst thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awful. Anyways.
Yeah. For sure a tragedy.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're looking at
Then the Pentagon.
how did it happen?
How did it happen?
Yeah.
I think that you said Osama bin Laden, or what the heck? what the heck his name is.
Depends what you mean by it. You think?
Huh?
Depends on what you mean by think. What do you think?
What do you mean? What do I think?
Yeah, you said I think.
What do you mean? I think that you think. Like I think that you think that.
No. You said I think. What do you mean by that? What do you think?
What do I think? Why is there so many things? Okay, so I think yes, the dude from that place. Is his name?
Osama bin Laden.
That's what I was asking.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was asking
Okay,
you. Okay, Osama bin Laden. I felt like he was like in charge of that whole thing.
Al-Qaeda.
Yeah, I think he was in charge of all of it. But I don't know. Why?
No.
Why would he do that? Especially when he knows that we're gonna retaliate on it and go and frick him up.
We're talking about 9/11 was an inside job.
Okay.
You want to talk about that? I can talk about that. I mean, Osama bin Laden. What do you know about Osama bin Laden?
He, he's obviously a freaking cold-hearted, doesn't care about nobody else. Just ruthless.
Ruthless.
Yeah. That's basically all I know about that guy.
Oh? Yeah, he's a terrorist.
Yeah.
An extremist. But his intent wasn't on defeating the United States. That wasn't his purpose.
Mm-hmm.
He knew the United States wasn't gonna be happy about that. And if you think about it, now it obviously it's a bad thing to say, but the amount of people that he killed is not that much compared to other times in history, right? But obviously, it was highly significant. What he did, and he got exactly what he wanted. He wanted a response from the United States.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't want to destroy the United States. He couldn't.
Yeah.
Right? So, and he was well aware of how powerful the United States was. All he wanted to do is make him cry.
Make America cry.
Yeah.
Well, it worked. Everybody was crying.
It worked.
Everybody was crying.
It worked. Right?
It did work.
His intent wasn't on taking over the world. That was not what he was planning. I'm sure he would have liked it.
Yeah.
But no, that wasn't what he was after. So 9/11 was an inside job. What does that theory say? Well, it says that 9/11 was actually a planned event. I mean, it was, but that it was planned with the United States knowing, like you could say President Bush, right? And to do nothing about it. For various reasons. Right? One of them being, what happened after 9/11?
We, made our airports very, what's it called? Security and all that. We made our everything more safe, I guess. How you say it?
You could say more safe, or you could say
Controlling of the airlines, too, and all that.
controlling of the people.
Controlling of
The populace.
Ooh.
You know about the Patriot Act?
No.
The Patriot Act. Doesn't it sound like patriotic, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Patriot Act. It's basically lets the government spy on you. Yeah.
Wow.
And they give it the name, the Patriot Act. Okay? You take a look at that sign right there. Property under video surveillance.
Oh.
The government is watching you.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, have you heard the conspiracy theorists of like birds being
The
like
flying birds?
being cameras?
Yeah.
I've heard about that one or a few times, and they sit on the power lines to recharge. I'm so serious.
Yeah, exactly. I've heard that one.
I've heard that. Like, look at those birds sitting on the power line right now. They're recharging. Oh, birds up in the trees. Just sitting there watching us. Anyways, all right.
Video surveillance.
Sorry for the squirrel. Or should I say bird? Okay, I'm done. That was dumb. Let's go. Anyways, what do you think on that?
What do you think on what?
Do you think it was like a inside job?
9/11?
Like, okay, yeah, we were at the part where we like made our airports more surveillance and all that. And
Not just the airports, right? The government can now access
everything.
communication lines, telephone lines.
So they passed that act after?
Yeah.
9/11?
Because of 9/11, right? And
Because
obviously,
of 9/11.
yeah. And obviously you got the famous like creation of the Homeland Security, right? Homeland Security Department. Where now the FBI, the CIA, and a whole bunch of other departments. I can't remember. But you now get government now combines into a single department where it's now easy to investigate things, right? So people say, alright, I guess we are safe. We are safe. But you also have less freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Could you argue that? You could argue that.
Could argue that.
Now, people have pointed out different proofs that 9/11 was faked or staged, or that it was an inside job. What do I think? I don't think so. Again.
Yeah, because how could you be so... Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's no way.
It's terrible.
It's
right?
awful to
Right?
even think that someone would be behind that. You would have to be really messed up in the freaking head to even allow that to happen.
But you can never really be sure.
But at the same time, if you look at it as in the fact of, oh, now the government can see everything we do, that could also be a stepping stone into the future of controlling everybody.
So, take a break from looking at conspiracy theories. And do you know why people believe these?
Why people believe conspiracy theories?
Yeah.
Because they're told about them, and it kind of makes sense.
It kind of makes sense.
It makes sense, but at the same time, it's like, it doesn't have, it's like not, like, 100%, like, what is it? Like, it's not a fact.
Yeah. So, I have to say that one very important factor about conspiracy theories is that they happen around things that are unbelievable, right? How could we go to the moon? Isn't that insane?
Yeah.
Going to the moon. It's just, it can't be real. I mean, it's so hard. I mean,
It takes us freaking forever to get there.
like, it doesn't seem real, right? Like, it's so unreal that it doesn't seem true. Like, people believe, or like 9/11, a very shocking event, wasn't it?
Yeah.
A very shocking event.
Like,
How?
How did that happen?
How? Like, people are panicking. They're looking for answers. Anything that makes sense, they will believe. And because things are like so out of touch, they can't believe that it was just a normal thing that can be explained. For some reason, they have to believe that something else was going on, right? So, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Crazy. Is there any conspiracy theories that you believe?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Like, I kind of believe what's that one word called? About what I whispered to you?
You believe that one?
I don't know. I don't 100%, but I don't know. No, I don't believe it. I don't know what I believe. I don't, like...
You don't know what you believe?
Well, no, I didn't mean to say that. I don't know, like, if I believe any of those are true. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Right, but it doesn't have to be in this list.
Well, I don't know any other ones other than those ones.
Yeah.
Is there any you believe?
Oh, yeah.
You said, oh,
vending
yeah?
machines. Vending machines are evil, bro.
Vending machines?
Vending machines.
Why?
Vending machines.
The heck does that mean?
Oh, man. They're gonna take over the world. Vending machines are probably the biggest threat to humanity.
Why?
Alright, let's move on.
What?
Let's move on
What?
to
To
another one. COVID-19.
Oh, snap.
Our very good friend, COVID-19.
Stupid bats.
Bats? Where?
Did you hear that? No. You didn't. Is that that's one of the conspiracies about that? Someone ate a bat and they got they got that COVID virus. You heard about that one?
Well, that's not a conspiracy theory. Well, okay. It was the standing hypothesis.
How do you know? How do you know?
Hold on, Bryson. We're not there yet.
Okay,
right?
okay, sorry.
I got a lot of things.
Oh, sorry.
But anyways, COVID-19. Obviously, it meets the criteria. It's a world-shocking event. It's so unreal, right? Why did they make me stay home? It's ridiculous, right?
Ridiculous. Just another.
So people are trying to look for ways to explain.
Just another flu virus.
Looking for ways of how to explain these, right? One of the theories, there are many theories about COVID, as with many of these events. COVID-19 was created for population control.
Mm-hmm.
You've heard of that one.
I've heard of that one.
Mm-hmm. What do you know about that one?
What do you mean, what do I know about that?
What do you know about that one?
Exactly what it says.
What does it say?
It says, like, they created it to, like, kill people off. That's basically what controlling the population means. Kid.
Who is they?
Oh, they?
Yeah, who is they?
Is it the government?
The government. Which government?
Our government?
Our government.
Trying to control the population. They're like, there's not enough space for all these people. Let's make a virus so it kills all these people. And then we're going to blame every single death that happens in the United States on the COVID virus. Even, this kid fell from a 30-story building. It was COVID virus. Sorry. Anyways.
What was that about?
No, I felt like every death that happened, they only blamed it on the COVID virus. It didn't matter what it was.
You think so?
Yeah. Like,
well, I do know that
they would I heard they would in hospitals, if someone did die, they would change it to say that they died from COVID instead of something else, just to scare people and make them think it's actually real and all that. It's also a controlling thing too. Not only a population control, it's also controlling the people too.
Controlling the people.
Yeah.
Naturally, right? Obviously
there was a lot of controlling, saying, oh, you can't leave your house, blah blah blah. I didn't really shut down during COVID.
No?
No, I still went over to my friend's house and all that. Well, when it first started, the first 2 weeks, I was like, okay, I stayed home. and I did what they said. But then after a little bit, I'm like, I got tired of it, and I'm like, bro, I'm fine. I'm literally not gonna die. So I just went on my way, kept doing the things I was doing.
Well, I guess. Well, school shut down. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Various programs shut down.
That was probably the only positive thing about it.
Well,
in my opinion.
Okay.
But at the same time, people lost a bunch of jobs and all that. Damn. So that's not cool. But,
where was I going?
oh, where are you going? Controlling the population.
Population control, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, overcrowding, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Something else just popped in my head.
What group of people, well, age group, did it kill most?
Wasn't it like old people?
Older people, right?
Elderly.
Elderly.
They had no use. That's what they
What are you
think.
saying?
No, that's what they
What
think.
are you saying? Bryce?
No, that's what they think. Old people don't have any use. Like, what the frick are they doing here? They can't work. They can't do stuff for us.
No, you gotta be careful when you say they, alright? What do you mean by they?
Old people.
Old people.
Them old people.
Them old people.
Them old peoples. I mean, I'm not saying that's what I think. I'm saying that's what they think.
Who's they?
The government.
The government.
Sorry. The government thinks old people are...
Who in the government?
Oh, gosh.
Who in the government?
Okay, anyways. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
Anyways.
So that's one of the theories, right? It
But-
was created,
Okay.
but, what? What?
No, keep going.
No, please.
No, keep going.
Please.
Keep going. Wasn't Trump the president when it first started, though?
Mm-hmm.
Was that when it was? I can't
That's
remember.
when it was, yeah.
They did that on purpose to make Trump look bad. That's what they did. He was doing so great in there. Oh, he was making America great again. Let's just say that. And they're like, oh, we can't let this happen. So let's start a virus to frick it all up.
Are you
Bro.
a believer, Bryson?
Huh?
Are you a believer?
Believer of what?
Something about COVID was not...
Yes.
So when I asked you, have you believed any conspiracy theories?
Well, yeah.
And you
but,
said no.
But yeah, but like, no. But like, yeah. Yeah, I do.
Are you a believer?
I forgot about that one. I wasn't thinking about that one.
You're a believer.
And like, never mind. I can't say that yet. We're not to that part yet.
And what?
You want me to say?
Yeah, say it.
So you know, like the jets that would go over, and they would have like the chemtrails.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there was like conspiracy theorists about like, oh, they're doing their rounds again, spreading down the virus again, because like the one night, like this lady looked up in the sky and she saw all of these like chemtrails everywhere. It was like crazy, and she was like, she said about like all that. And I was like, And then there was an outbreak again. I'm like, bro, wait, what? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. These Johns are playing with us. Anyways,
You're a believer.
I'm a believer. I don't think
Interesting.
COVID's real. I think it's just another virus. Or like a forced virus that knew it would...
Forced virus.
Forced virus. Someone made the virus and gave the virus. They put it on the bat, and then they released the bat, and then they actually put it in the bat to serve the bat to the person, and then a person ate the bat, and then they got sick, and then they started spreading it, because it's very highly contagious, because whoever created the John in the John made it so that it would spread. No, but I don't think COVID's real.
Let's take a look at why did we say the other ones were not real? The other theories. Why did we
They're
say
absolutely ridiculous.
They're absolutely ridiculous. Okay.
Mhm.
But what was the other thing that we said?
It's not. I don't know. No. I don't know.
What did we say, Bryson?
I can't remember.
You had to convince a lot of people,
Oh yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
A lot of people have to be in it. On it, right? They have to know about it. They have to organize
Oh.
it, right?
Ah heck.
I'm not saying.
Oh
As
heck.
far as I'm concerned, these could all be true. As far as I'm concerned, right?
Oh heck. You're right. People would have been on it. But that's why I started in China. Oh, they all.
Oh, come on, Bryson.
Oh no, all of China knows it. All of China knows it. They all know that they did
I could
that.
act like you're acting like that about all these other ones that we talked about. Yeah, for some reason, you. I mean, it's.
No, China knows all about it. They know they did that to us.
Okay.
They did it on purpose.
Right, let's get one thing
You
straight.
know why? They were trying to distract us from something else that was happening. No, they thought Trump was so powerful, so they're like, we gotta frick up his stuff.
You're checking all the boxes, Bryson.
Oh, sorry.
It makes sense. Right? It makes sense to you. It was about something huge, right?
Okay.
A lot of people have to be on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Anyways.
Anyways,
You're right.
let's get something straight. Right? There are many theories about COVID. Right? About was it faked? Was it faked? I don't know that. But the point is, lots of things, right? Who really liked the COVID vaccine? No, that's that's a.
That is very left.
Who created it?
The COVID vaccine?
Mhm.
I don't know who exactly created that crap.
No,
Do you know?
who exactly created it?
I don't know who exactly, because I don't know. I don't know.
Who really wanted it to get done?
Was it Biden? Or just that?
The COVID vaccine was completed under Trump's administration, right? You know that.
Yeah.
Do you know that?
No.
You didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
He was like, yeah, the COVID vaccine was like, he was pressuring people.
Trump was?
Yeah. Like, the pandemic's about to be over, right? But that was exactly the time that he got ousted out of office. That his term ended. So now it was Biden's job to get people vaccinated.
Hmm.
So, but just so you know.
Interesting.
Right? But anyways,
I
let's
just
look at the facts.
Just from the start, I just didn't care for the vaccine because I didn't think I needed it.
You didn't think you needed it?
No, because I literally thought I could just survive myself. But that got. Who did that get? That killed George Washington. He thought he didn't need medicine. He ended up dying. Do you remember reading about that? For that assessment thing in ELA? It was the night right before he died. And he was sick. And they told him to take medicine, but he was like, no.
George Washington died because
I'll be fine.
a lot of blood was drawn out of him. I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember reading that.
You don't remember reading that?
No. It might have been true.
He literally,
Might have
like, unless the story was fake.
I don't
Maybe
know.
the story was fake. But he, like, set out on his journeys, and it was, like, super, like, snowy. Remember that? Okay, never mind. There was, like, super bad weather, and he didn't want his men going out and delivering stuff. You remember that part?
Oh yeah, I was there.
So he did it himself, okay?
Yeah, I was there. I saw him.
And then he got... We've read this. We read this. There's no way you didn't read, Danny.
Person, I was there. I saw him. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You know, conspiracy theorists and how like people coming back. People think that when you die, you like come back as like a animal or something. You ever heard that one?
Reincarnation.
Yeah. Is that what you did? You were back way in. You were back all the way, and you actually saw George Washington. You're probably the man that told him to take medicine.
Be quiet, Bryson.
And then he died.
Bryson, how do you know this? I never told you this.
This kid, bro.
Shut your mouth.
Anyways. Yeah. So. Oh my goodness. So. Alright.
Let's get the facts straight.
Alright.
About COVID.
Yeah, let's get the facts straight on this one.
One thing we know, for sure, the COVID virus was spreading. Right?
Mm-hmm.
No one can refute that. You can test. There's no. I mean, it was a virus. Of course, it was a virus. It was a real virus.
I had it at one point. I know I did.
Everyone at least. Probably whenever we got it. I don't know. But that's beside the point, right?
Because I lost my taste and all that stuff.
You want to tell your personal COVID story?
Oh, no. Let's keep going.
No, please.
No, please. I'm good. I don't need to talk about that joint.
So, what?
I just think this is funny.
Where was I? Okay. The facts.
Sorry.
The facts about COVID.
It was definitely spreading. That's what we were talking about.
It was definitely spreading. Naturally. That's what viruses do.
Yeah.
The major question everyone was asking is, where did it come from?
Mm-hmm.
Where did it come from? China. 100% came out of China. Wuhan, China. You heard Wuhan, China, right? Wuhan,
Uh-huh.
China.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay.
Come on, Preston. You don't want to get us
Canceled. I'm sorry. I took some Chinese classes, and I got the accent down.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I remember.
Ni hao, Kailan. Wait, that's different. That's... Go. Okay, go.
Bing chilling. Yeah, you tell me about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I did that with you. I taught you some stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, anyways. The facts about COVID. The facts.
It was spreading. What else? We knew it came out of China. What else? It came from a bat? You're so
Sorry,
certain.
no.
Okay.
No, I actually think it didn't come from a bat.
I don't think it came from a bat either.
But that was the main hypothesis.
I think it's just because it was so dirty. Isn't China, like, dirty?
Is China dirty? What are you saying?
I don't know. Okay, go.
Isn't China dirty?
China's dirty. Alright, go.
China's dirty.
I mean, very dirty.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you've been there, right?
Okay.
You've seen.
Oh, yeah. No, that's probably conspiracy theorist too. No, it wasn't. No, it's not. That's just like... What's that? What's that called? Like a judgment, John?
Stereotype.
Stereotype. Alright, go. Alright, we're on. What other facts do we know?
I don't even know anymore. The facts about COVID.
It was spreading. It came from China. What else?
It was spreading. It came from China. It was... It was a virus.
Oh, no way. Man,
It
that
was
could
a
have fooled
virus.
me. That almost fooled me. Let's move on. We need to move on.
I'm out of things. That's all.
Oh, is that it?
That's it.
Oh, okay.
No. Okay. It was. There are facts about COVID. We know it to be true. One of the original conspiracy theories that there was that it was artificially made in a lab somewhere.
Mm-hmm. That's what I heard.
As it turns out, that might actually be true. There was a laboratory in Wuhan, China, that was messing around with these various coronaviruses.
And it accidentally leaked?
It could have. Nothing is
That's what I
for
heard.
certain.
That's what I heard.
But at that point, like, in the beginning of the pandemic, that theory was, like, ridiculous to most people. It was the bat theory. That's the bat. It came from the bats, right? But as time has passed, that theory about the lab is now the leading theory. It came from a lab. Now, was it because they were irresponsible dealing with these coronaviruses?
Probably not.
Or was it because they did it on purpose? Because the Chinese government really wanted it to get out?
See, that's the thing. We would never know.
Yeah.
We won't ever know.
So the conclusion on these conspiracy theories: the world may never know.
The world may never know.
Right? All we can do,
unless you experience it yourself.
Yeah.
Like if I go up to the moon. What if I went to the moon? What if we went to the moon? You built your flunky ship, and we went up to the moon. And then we really see. Me and you. We really see how it is.
I have to rewrite my rocket ship plans and make sure it has 2 C's on it.
This kid. I can't with it. I can't.
I have to have an extra C. You just delayed my projects by 10 years, person. How do you feel?
There's no we in me. Wow. So he just told me.
It's a joke, person. Obviously, we have space in the trunk. Anyways, that's the conclusion. The world may never know. No, it's fun to laugh about it. And who knows? You know, we didn't get to talk about everything I wanted to talk about. But even the most ridiculous theories could be true, right?
Yeah.
It's now facts might say otherwise, but nothing's for certain.
Yeah.
So you got all I say is you gotta stay open-minded.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Don't attach yourself to the facts either. Well, the facts, yeah, attach yourself to those, but don't
opinions. Don't go with it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what I did with COVID. That's why I believe the conspiracy theories on that one.
Naturally, I mean, we all had our opinions about it, but at the end of the day, do we have proof? No. Who are we gonna complain to? No. So that is it. That is this episode of the Dancen podcast.
Facts.
Facts.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.